Yo, what's up? It's your boy Felony, former lead singer, Public Announcement. Well, lead singer, however you want to put it. Just kind of unplugged right now at the crib, chilling. Got my scruff on, trying to go somewhere else with it on a more mature side of things. So just chilling, unplugged, this is me at the crib. And I decided I would kind of like speak on some things for some people on YouTube or whoever want to check this out. But I started out with Public Announcement like '97, and we had a long road, nice ride we had. I was asked to be a part of Public Announcement when the original members, Earl, Mello, Dre, and Rick, away from Public Announcement, away from R. Kelly, actually, they wanted to try to do their own thing as Public Announcement away from R. Kelly. With that, I was introduced and called upon by Eric Sexton. And Eric the Wiz, as a lot of people know him. And he asked me to come through and do an audition. And when I met the guys, actually I had a chance to meet with Earl. And the other guys, Dre, Mello, and Rick, they wasn't there, but I met with Earl. And Earl knew me from back in the day where we used to do talent shows. I was a solo artist trying to make my way into the business in the early 90s. And he was a part of a group called, I think, Rush. And they was just a dance group. And we used to kind of compete back in the day at Park District talent shows. So when he saw that it was me that Eric was bringing in, then, he was like, okay, it's all good. I know this guy can do his thing. And besides that, I was also with another group, Concrete Level, me and this guy named Jawan. So we had been actually working and doing things as far as music is concerned. Well, anyway, Earl asked me a few questions. Well, Rich, he really knew what I did. He knew I wrote, sang, and things like that. Just gave me a few tracks, told me to come back, when I got the tracks done. So I wrote the tracks, wrote all the tracks. Alone, Lonely, all of those songs was on. Those first songs he gave me actually ended up being on the first album, the All Work No Play album. Lonely, Alone, Homie, and it was another track that he gave me, had this kind of beat to it. Anyway, that became one of our biggest records. That track itself right there was called Body Bumpin'. I wrote that song, and I brought in this brother by the name of Euclid, who helped me actually write that song. He and his sister Monica kind of helped me kind of orchestrate the concept of that song. And that was like the beginning of the big days of Public Announcement. That record, Body Bumpin', played with no marketing, no promotion. We didn't even have a deal. Our manager Eric, he had a friend by the name of Donnie Cologne, and he took the record to Donnie Cologne. He came in, listened to it, he became a believer. Donnie took it to WGCI, and the record wasn't even mixed or mastered. And WGCI kind of like started playing the record, and it was like the #1 record, that year. I think like 97, 96, like outplayed Janet Jackson and a lot of label artists that was just actually out there for real. But there was really no group. There was no group. It was said to be Public Announcement, but really, there was really no Public Announcement. We were still trying to put the group together. Earl had actually really tried to restructure the group by having me to go out and find different group members, because some of the members that was in the group, we was trying doing different things, and we had they actually had personality clashes. It had nothing to do with me because I was the new kid on the block. So they had like what you call idea clashes. Some guys want to do this, some guys want to do that. And at the end of the day, they ended up parting ways. Earl, decided to do the Public Announcement thing away from Rick, Mello, and Dre. And, that way I went out and brought in some new members. First guy I brought in, I think, was Euclid, and a lot of you know Euclid from, he went on to do his own things, gospel, and he was with, in the play Meet the Browns, and he was the preacher in that movie, doing some big things. And I brought in this guy by the name of Glenn. So it was actually me, Earl, Glenn, and Euclid, and with Body Bumpin' playing, that garnered us a deal. We had a bidding war with A&M, RCA, a lot of different labels, and so we signed with A&M Records, gave us a nice deal, and Body Bumpin' became our first single, and it kind of took us like all over the world, basically. That was a big record. The All Work No Play album. Man Ain't Supposed to Cry. It's About Time was our second single, and Body Bumpin' was our first single. Took us all over the world, and right now I'm just gonna leave you with that. That's part one of Felony's travels within the music industry. Alright, All Work No Play, Body Bumpin' first single, Man Ain't Supposed to Cry second single. Stay tuned for part two. Alright, one.